All right, if you or someone you know has medical expenses, you might want to listen to this. According to an analysis by the Kaiser Family Foundation, 1 in 10 adults, approximately 23 million people, are estimated to owe medical debt. So if you're seeking ways to pay certain medical expenses, here's what you need to know. Joining us to talk all about this is CPA Kimberly Washington. Kim, as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So I got to ask you, how can you save for medical expenses and cut your taxes at the same time?
Right, a lot of people don't take advantage of this, but you do want to set up certain medical accounts that, of course, can help you pay for your medical expenses. That could be a flexible spending account or a health savings account. A health savings account, of course, is where you set money aside and you put it into, of course, a different account where you can pay these different expenses. The amount that you contribute is tax deductible. Flexible spending accounts work a little bit of the same, but a little bit different. A special account where, of course, you can set up through your workplace, and the money that you set in the, of course, into the account, it's not taxing your paycheck. So these are some all great tools that you can use, of course, to pay for medical expenses and also reduce your taxes at the same time.
Yeah, now Kim, what qualified expenses can you pay using your HSA and FSA accounts?
Right, a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of everyday expenses, you can utilize these accounts. So of course that can reduce not only your taxes, but also your cash flow as well, as far as increase your cash flow rather. But some of those expenses that you may want to look out for are physician, dentist fees, of course, if you're having laser eye surgery, COVID testing, vision exams, and also some over-the-counter medicines such as eye drops, cold and flu medicines. These are a couple of things, of course, that you can use your HSA or your FSA as it relates to paying for those medical expenses.
Now, Kim, there are changes relating to reporting medical debts on your credit card. So when it comes to that, what should people know?
Right, so when you think about your credit report, some of the things that you do want to think about is number one, it's no longer going to appear on your credit report like it has in the past. Starting July of 22 last year, of course, there's been some new changes, and some of those changes are number one, paid medical debt are no longer going to be included on your report. Credit reporting agencies will increase the amount of time, giving you more time, of course, to pay down those medical expenses on your credit report. And unpaid medical debt less than $500 will no longer appear on your credit report. So if you're someone who's listening, you have this information on your credit report, pick up the phone and see whether or not you can get this stuff taken off your credit report at this time.
Now, Kim, finally, there are some people out there saying, hey, Kim, I've received a high medical bill.
Yes.
So what options can they explore?
Right, so you might not know this, but some different companies may have options for you. You want to pick up the phone and ask, hey, or is there some type of plan or program that may be available? So contact the provider, determine whether or not there are payment options that's available. You can negotiate your medical expense bill, so think about that. And also, last but certainly not least, consider setting up a payment plan to help you with your medical expenses.
The busiest financial expert in New Orleans, Kim.